welcome, welcome, welcome. You are welcome to our midst in Osun State. The state of the living spring. Honorable Minister, welcome, welcome. Atiku Magudu, welcome, welcome, welcome. ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun là wá wáyé o, ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun là wá wáyé. Àtìlù àtòrin wa ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun là wá wáyé. Ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun là wá wáyé o, ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun là wá wáyé o. Ìlù àtòrin wa ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun là wá wáyé. Ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun là wá wáyé o, ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun là wá wáyé o. Ìlù àtòrin wa ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun là wá wáyé. Ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun máa lónìí o, ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun máa lónìí. Àti ìlù àtòrin wa ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun máa lónìí.
Don't worry, I'll bring a clear one for you. Don't worry, I'll bring for you. Okay.
Can I first before you bring the paper? Make it, and I know bring writing, and I know what it is.
I'll be you. Yeah.
He's our man. He's from our side of.
Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry we are still working on this microphone to get it right. Technicians, please do something, get this microphone right as soon as you can. We have His Excellency already seated, the Minister of the Federal Republic, XYZ Senator of the Federal Republic, XYZ Governor of Cape. By the grace of God, the Minister of the Federal Republic today as we speak, His Excellency Senator Abubakar Atiku Bagudu. Please put your hands together for His Excellency, the Minister of the Federal Republic, CON. Senator Bagudu, I need to see you. That presupposes that you stand and wave your hands to the people here. Please put your hands together for His Excellency. That is the host minister today. He's in charge. Please do something to this microphone. This output is not good enough. You know we are hosting Nigeria today. These are the people that make things work.
Mr. Technician, please report here. Oga would like to see you here. Welcome His Excellency the Deputy Governor of Osun State, Prince Kola Adeleke. Thank you very much. I'm not sure if it is. I'm not the one listening to it. You're listening to it. You tell me if it is better.
Is it working now? Now hold on to your microphone. I don't want this. Thank you. Thank you. Please bring it down. Please, please. We need to get this seat set before we welcome the excellencies, and they're on their way. I'm inviting the Honorable Minister to please move on to this side of the hall. Please put your hands together once again for Senator Abubakar Atiku Bagudu. Ẹjọ́ tó bá ti rí pé mò ń sọ̀rọ̀ kẹ́ máa dákẹ́ ni. Èmi ni kọmíṣánná yín Ọlọ́run ló ní orí bẹ́ẹ̀. Kọmíṣánná Jágbà. I welcome His Excellency, the former Minister of State in that ministry. He's also here with us. And that is Prince Clem Agba. Please show some love. Put your hands together for His Excellency, the former Minister, as he moves to this side of the hall. Thank you very much. The Statistician General of the Federation and the CEO, National Bureau of Statistics, Prince Adeyemi Adeniro, is present in our midst. Please show some love. Put your hands together for him. Your chair is there. The Director General, Nigerian Institute for Social and Economic Reforms, that's NISA, Professor Antonia Ataye. Once again, Madam, you're welcome today. The Permanent Secretary, Federal Minister of Budget. You ain't got no choice. Your chair is there. Please put your hands together for the Permanent Secretary in the Federal Minister of Budget. The host commissioners are here. And they're outside with His Excellency, the Deputy Governor. They will join us as soon as possible. I guess we can begin to bring them in. I welcome the representative of the Air Staff, the Chief of Air Staff. Is represented by Chief of Accounts and Budget, Air Vice Marshal C.U. Nwago. Please put your hands together for him. I'm sure your chair is there. Here, at this side of the hall. representative of the chief of the hair staff. Representative of chief of the hair staff. Your chair is there. Sorry, where are the ushers? Let them do some job, some better job bringing my guests to this special side of the hall. Where are the ushers? You need to get busy. Okay. You're not supposed to be there. That's what you guys keep writing for me.
It's not supposed to be there. It's only for some general.
I welcome to our midst. Let him come on. Let him okay. Let him come on.
mo kí igbákejì gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun bàbá wa ọmọọba Kọ́lá Adégbóyèga Adéwùsì igbákejì gómìnà tó lóòótọ́ jùlọ sí ọ̀gá rẹ̀ nílẹ̀ adúláwọ̀ mo kí ẹ̀ka àbọ̀sà àti àwọn ikọ̀ wọn. Honorable Abdulrasheed Olukayode Adenibugbe Asendo, Commissioner for Home Affairs, ẹ̀ka àbọ̀. Honorable Oluoma Almaruf Kọ́látọ̀ Alimi, Commissioner for Information. Commissioner for Information and Public Enlightenment, ẹ̀ka àbọ̀ sà. Honorable Shadi Adeige Ọmọ Bàbá Gómìnà, Commissioner for Government Affairs and Protocols, ẹ̀ka àbọ̀ sà. Honorable Ephraim Sẹ̀sán Oyèdélé, Honorable Commissioner for Transportation, you are welcome, sir. Honorable Sunday Oroniyi, Water Resources. Honorable Bayo Ogungbangbe, Cooperative and Empowerment. Honorable Precious Adeyema, Commissioner for Energy, you are welcome, sir. Lórúkọ gómìnà Pẹ́lẹ́ Dayọ̀ Ògo ilẹ̀ adúláwọ̀, mò ń kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin àlejò wa káàkiri gómìnà ilẹ̀ Nàìjíríà. Nígbà tí ọ̀gá mi Olúṣọlá Àjàlá Àgbàgá Olúfà Àrọ̀kọ̀dẹ̀jà ìwé máa sọ fún ìfúté tiẹ̀, èmi máa tú palẹ̀ ní èdè abínibí wa. Yorùbá ní bí olórí olóró kan ẹ̀ bá kú, ó dájú sáká olórí olóòṣà kan ò lè pàṣẹ oníṣẹ́ṣe. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wá láti ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ mo kí yín o. Ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ ń kọ́ ń bẹ́ o, wá láti ìpínlẹ̀ Oǹdó Kéètì, ìpínlẹ̀ Ògùn Ẹ̀gbámọ̀dé Asẹ́yìn Èrè Olúgbàjọ́ bí ọmọ apẹ́lẹ́ mú mi kíkà mo kí yín o. Ìpínlẹ̀ Èkìtì mo kí yín o. Ẹdó Delta, Oǹdó, Jigawa, Abia, Enugu, Rivers àti gbogbo ẹ̀yin kọmíṣánná fún budget and economic planning across Nigeria mo kí yín káàbọ̀ síbi tá a wà yìí. The permanent ẹ̀yin dàrẹ́dàrẹ́ mo kí yín o. Tí ọ̀gá mi bá ṣe tán ohun tí mo sọ ní Yorùbá yìí wọ́n ó dà á lẹ̀ padà ní èdè àtọ̀rìnwá. Ẹ ṣeun lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí mo kí gbé igbákejì gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun bàbá wa ọmọọba Kọ́lá Adégbóyèga Adéwùsì, ẹ̀yin lójú ọ̀ ní òrìṣà olórí àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun bàbá mi Àyẹ́lẹ́yẹ Àìná mo kí yín káàbọ̀. Commissioner for Finance Honorable Ṣọlá Ògúnpilé àgbèrè ọ̀gá ọmọ ayélujára ọmọ àṣeyọ kó mójúlé kókókó mo kí yín o. Commissioner tó ń gbàlejò Honorable Professor Almaruf Adémọ́lá Adeleke, Commissioner for Budget and Economic Planning nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun ọmọ agbóòrò lóde Òṣogbo mo kí yín. Honorable Abiodun Bankole Papa Banana, Commissioner for Culture and Tourism mo kí yín káàbọ̀. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin lọ́gàá gbogbo ẹ̀yin permanent secretaries nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun àti káàkiri gómìnà ilẹ̀ Nàìjíríà mo kí yín o. Mo kí yín gómìnà ní kí n kí yín pé ẹ kú àdìdé o, àlẹ́ ẹ kú àgbẹ̀dìdé o. Báyìí la Maria ò ní rí báyìí àbá ọ̀kadẹ́jì ẹ kú. OSBC mo kí ẹ kú iṣẹ́ takuntakun gbogbo ẹ̀yin bàbá lọ́jà ẹ̀yin ìyá lọ́jà mo kí yín o. mo kí ààrẹ bàbá lọ́jà àti ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun olóyè David Iyọlá àti gbogbo àwọn bàbá lọ́jà káàkiri igun mẹ́rin ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun mo kí yín o. màmá wa Mary Oyèbọ̀dé ìyálọ́jà general ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun mo kí ẹ kú àlejò. Ìfẹ́ là ń lọ kárí. mẹ́jọ làgbàdo tó mẹ́lẹ́pà tó mẹ́jọ làgbàdo tó mẹ́lẹ́sì ọ̀ọ́ni àgbàdo ó wà ní mẹ́rìndínlógún tí wọ́n mọ́lúfẹ́ gbìmọ̀ràn.
When you hear me here, please shut up. Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Osun State, our distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Chief of the Air Staff that is represented has a place this special side of the hall. The Chief of the Air Staff is representative. Can you please rise and move to this side of the hall? Please put your hands together very well for him. Sincere apologies, Your Excellency. I am not representative of the Corps Marshal. The Corps Marshal, Federal Road Safety Corps Commander UW Chukura, FSI. Please put your hands together for him or for her. Thank you very much. You're welcome.
Dr. Adekunle Akindele, SA Public Health. You are welcome, sir. Tí kò bá sí ààtò nípa ètò ìṣúná, tí ò sí ààtò nípa ètò ọrọ̀ ajé, bí èèyàn bá dágbà owó lẹ̀ mọ́kànmọ́kún ní ó dà. Èyí ni ó fà á tí gbogbo àwọn commissioners nípa bá a ṣe náwó, àtúnṣe, àtúntò, ìfi òye náwó káàkiri igun mẹ́rin ilẹ̀ Nàìjíríà ni wọ́n ṣe gbárajọ láti jẹta láti wà ń bí.
The protocol officers to please be on duty and also the ushers. As I welcome the Chief of Army Staff, who is represented by Brigadier General E.A. Obona, to please move to this side of the hall. Please put your hands together for General V.A. Obona. As the Chief of Army Staff here today, thank you very much for coming. As we expect more names, I'd like to say to you that this is the flag it off. And to His glory, we had a great session yesterday, Tuesday, and today is the closing ceremony. Your Excellency, you have more guests here today. More guests. Minister of the Federal Republic is there as the owner of the show. You have the former Minister of State, the same ministry, is also here with us. Another CON. We have in our midst the Statistician General of the Federation and the CEO of the National Bureau of Statistics, Prince Adeleke, Osun, also here in the house. Your Excellency, we have the DG of the National Institute for Social and Economic Reform, NISA, Professor Antonia Taye. She's also here. She presented a goodwill message 2 days ago, and the message was deep. I welcome all the commissioners in our midst. There's an assemblage, a very heavy assemblage of commissioners here today. You're welcome. I'll recognize you more when His Excellency the Governor enters, because he's going to join us very soon. I welcome the very special advisors. I welcome the very special advisors to our midst. Thank you very much for coming.
Honorable Rashid Adeleke Sondo, Commissioner for Home Affairs, initial Kuama Kubura do Yama Polita. Akwa Adejo. Monkey Gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun bàbá wa Senator Adémọ́lá Jackson olóògbé Adeleke. Honorable Ayọ̀ Awólọ́wọ̀ Ìyàwókọ́mà, Commissioner for Women Affairs.
Those of us that are listening to 104.5 and watching OSBC live and direct on the chat time 113, Free TV 542, and all other social handles on Twitter, YouTube, and I want to welcome you to Center for Black Culture and International Understanding, Osun, here in Osogbo. Today, being the 14th day in the month of September, year Sima GCON, the Vice President, Federal Republic of Nigeria, and right now the Governor of Osun His Excellency Senator Ademola Jackson Nuruddin Adeleke is about to enter into this program right now, while the Deputy Governor of Osun State, His Excellency Prince Kola Adewusi, has been around. And also to grace this special occasion is Senator Abubakar Atiku Bagudu, CON, Minister of Budget and Economic Planning. And also Right Honorable Adewale Egbedo, Speaker of Osun State House of Assembly. So also we expect Honorable Justice Oyebola Adepele-Ojo, Chief Judge of Osun State, Honorable Teslim Igbalaye, Secretary to the State Government in Osun State here, Chief Kazim Akiyele, Chief of Staff to the Governor of Osun State, Mr. Samuel Leyaino.
Please be seated. Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Osun State, Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor, the Minister of the Federal Republic, His Excellency Senator Abubakar Atiku Bagudu, CON. The former Minister of the same ministry, another CON is Clam Abba, the SSG, the head of service chiefs in our midst, because I know we have the Chief of Army Staff represented, the Acting Controller General is here live, the Corps Marshal is represented, and Chief of the Air Staff is also represented in our midst. We have other distinguished guests present here, the Statistician General of the Federation and the CEO of the National Bureau of Statistics, Prince Adeyemi Adeniro, the Director General of NISA, his Research Not Reforms, Professor Antonia Taye Sembini, commissioners here, special advisors, permanent secretaries, our distinguished guests from all over Nigeria. I warmly welcome you in the name of God Almighty, the owner of life. And so as I say this, shall we rise and do the second verse of the national anthem as our opening prayer. At the count of 3, that will be 1, 2, 3. God of creation, direct and noble cause, guide our leaders right, help our youth the truth to know, in love and honesty to grow. Amen. Please be seated. The former president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency Ogbobondu Ebora of Owu, Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, at the weekend, referred to the governor of the state as a dancer. But I want to quote him now. He said, Your Excellency, you are dancing to the glory of God, and you are doing well. Coming, excuse me. Coming, hello, you keep quiet for the rest of this program, okay? Stop your... Coming from the former president of Nigeria, coming from the chairman of all former presidents of the world. If he says you are dancing to the glory of God, you are walking well, and you are doing well for your people. That's the quotation. I'm quoting it right now. Coming from General So I want to welcome here especially distinguished guests from all over Nigeria, because I want to believe this is Nigeria here. These are not these people. There is no economic policy for this, for any country, for any state. These are the people really doing it. I want to refer to you as the real engine room of our economy. Before you, I am presenting the governor with our limited resources, meager resources, that is making things high in Osun State. I want to present to you the happiest man that ever liveth. I want to present to you that one man that would love to put smiles on the faces of the people. Senator, Doctor Ademola Nuruddin Jackson Adeleke, please put your hands together very well for his Thank you. Thank you, Governor. He is, I keep saying, because I've never seen that before, if you must talk to him, he will refer you to His Excellency first. If you must bring him on the radio, he will ask for the permission from His Excellency. If you must say anything to him, he will still ask for permission from His Excellency the Governor. I'm talking about the Deputy Governor of Osun State. Perhaps the most loyal deputy governor on the continent. Together.
ọmọ olùkọ́ àgbèrè ọmọ aráàlú ọmọ ìkúrẹ́ àní ẹ̀rí jẹjẹ ọmọ rẹ̀ tó sàn wọlé kẹtọ́ sàn wọlé ké ó dá ìkúlẹ̀ ẹ̀sìnlẹ̀ ó dà bàtà àfọ ìpínlẹ̀ ní abẹ́kẹ́kẹ́ ìgbọ́dọ̀ bumu abu abajẹ ìgbọ́dọ̀ bu wẹ́sẹ̀.
Shegun Fadairo, those speakers are not doing well for you. That's why I said, why don't you just let us manage this? I welcome the SSG. Hey, fathers, I say to you, fathers, I say to you today, fathers, make sure you do well for your children and make sure you do well as you grow so that your children will reap the fruit of your labor. Somebody has reaped the fruit of the labor of the founding father of this state. I welcome the SSG. Honorable Teslim Igbalaye, please put your hands together for him. I welcome also into our midst. Thank you. Thank you. I also welcome into our midst the number one civil servant in the state. We call him Gentleman Ayonleye Aina. Please put your hands together very well for him. I am introducing our people to you as our special guest. Because you know you are the special guest. You don't know our people. That's why I'm introducing them to you, our own people. I want all the commissioners there to please rise. All the commissioners, an assemblage, complete assemblage. Come on. Thank you. As I do that, I recognize the... Please be seated. Thank you. You waiting for me to give instructions? And because I'm a son of the governor, that's the power that I got here. I welcome the host commissioner, the man for the past 2 months that has been working with his permanent secretaries. Oh, Lord have mercy. There are 2 of them. One in the ministry that is relevant here, and the other in the Ministry of Finance. The one in this ministry is the Professor Morufu Ademola Adeleke, the namesake of His Excellency the Governor. Doing very well. You are making it brief. I like it. I also want to welcome the Commissioner of Finance. The 2 names are feminine. Number 1, Adeola. The other one, Olushola. Let's put our hands together. I want to welcome the permanent secretary in that ministry. She's perhaps the host. If the commissioner is the chief host, she's the host. I welcome Mrs. Yetunde Eson. Please put your hands together for her. These are our people. I recognize the presence in our midst of the very special advisors. Can you please rise? Special advisors in our midst, if you are here. Wow. That special advisor is the governor's chairman, the caretaker chairman. I welcome you once again, Dr. Adekunle Akindele. There's all the permanent secretaries there. They ain't got no choice. They're always with their people. PS, can you please rise? Permanent secretaries here. The board chairman here, can you please rise? Let us see you. We want to show our love to the board chairmen that are present here. The board chairman here, are you here? Is any board chairman here? Okay. I'm sure so. Okay. Oh, thank you very much. You're welcome. A point of contact for all the others. Please tell them. Your Excellency, 2 days ago we had the opening ceremony. I know you were very busy there in Lagos. The Deputy Governor did a good job. And these great people, the real owners of Nigeria, they've been so wonderful in the last 2-3 days. They are here now. And like I said 2 days ago, because you are the owners of Nigeria, because you are very important to this country, I cannot begin to mention your name one by one. No. I want to say to all of you, welcome. Can we please show our love to everybody here in this hall? Put your hands together for our
bàbá wa ní Ògúnwùsì ń kí kẹ́ káàbọ̀ sí ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun. Bàbá wa ló tèmi bára ní ọ̀dọ̀ sí mi létí
I have
láìpẹ́.
just been reliably informed that His Excellency the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria has finally made it to join us here. Shetima is joining us any moment now. I have been reliably informed. But while waiting for, that is why that beautiful woman that used to be with me is not here with me now. She's busy making calls, trying to make sure she gets things right. But while waiting for His Excellency the Vice President, the governor is there and the show must continue. I want to welcome into our midst for the introductory remarks the Commissioner for Economic Planning, Budget and Development, Osun State, the State of
the Center for Black Culture and International Understanding. Agba àlejò igbákejì ààrẹ orílẹ̀-èdè Sima àti mínísítà tó wà ní ìgbọ̀nù ọ̀rọ̀ ètò ìsúná àti ètò ọrọ̀ ajé ní orílẹ̀-èdè wa Sẹ́nitọ̀ Abubakar Bagudu, gómìnà tí a ọlọ́lá jùlọ gómìnà wa Adémọ́lá.
The Governor of Osun State, His Excellency Senator Ademola Jackson Nuruddin Adeleke, our amiable governor, the People's Governor. The Deputy Governor of Osun State, His Excellency Prince Kola Adeusi. The Honorable Minister of Economic Planning and Development, Budget in Nigeria, the former immediate past Honorable Minister of State for Economic Planning and Budget, the Secretary to the State Government, our Head of Service, all service chiefs present here, other members of the High Table, the ESCO members of Osun State Government, dear distinguished delegates, the Honorable Commissioners, Permanent Secretaries of the Economic Planning Architecture of Nigeria, Ministries of Economic Planning and Budget, all directors here present, members of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Pleasure this morning to welcome us all to the grand finale of the 22nd edition of the Joint Planning Board and the National Council on Development Planning meetings being hosted here in the vibrant heart of Osun State at this beautiful venue, the Center for Black Culture and International Understanding, Osogbo. Today, as we are set for the concluding part of this momentous gathering, I am filled with pride, fully aware of the exceptional significance of this occasion. This is indeed a momentous occasion, one that underscores the gravity of our discussions and the significance of the resolutions and recommendations that we emerge from these meetings. Our collective efforts and commitment to Nigeria's economic growth and development have brought us to this grand finale. I therefore extend my heartfelt gratitude to all participants, especially our honored guests, for gracing this occasion with your esteemed presence. Your commitment to our nation's progress is exemplary and greatly appreciated. Your presence here today, therefore, serves as a testament to your dedication to Nigeria's development. The theme of this year's event, Imperatives for Restoring Nigeria on the Path for our discussions, and I am confident that the insights shared and the resolutions reached during these meetings will significantly impact our nation's developmental trajectory. It is therefore with immense pride that we, as the host state, under the leadership of our amiable governor, the People's Governor, His Excellency Senator Ademola Jackson Nuruddin Adeleke, will be having the privilege of showcasing Osun State's achievements and potential. We are the first administration, by the grace of God, to host the JPB NCDP meetings since the creation of Osun State. This is an honor that speaks to Mr. Governor's unwavering commitment to national development. At this juncture, let me thank Mr. Governor, His Excellency Senator Ademola Jackson Nuruddin Adeleke, for accepting to host the 22nd edition of JPB NCDP meetings on behalf of the good people of Osun State. Our local organizing committee and subcommittees have worked tirelessly to ensure the seamless execution of these meetings. I commend their dedication and hard work in ensuring that every aspect of these meetings has run smoothly, offering our guests the utmost comfort and efficiently too. Today, as we approach the culmination of this significant event, I urge you all to continue engaging in meaningful dialogues, sharing insights, and fostering partnership that will drive sustainable economic growth and development in Nigeria. The outcomes of our discussions will shape the future of our beloved nation. In closing, I want to express my profound appreciation to each and every one of you. Your presence and active participation in the meeting so far and the anticipated contribution in today's meeting are significant towards the resounding recommendations that will emerge from this event. I have no doubt that the resolutions and recommendations will move Nigeria forward, and this will serve as a guiding light on our path to a more prosperous Nigeria. I want to thank you once again for your unwavering commitment to our nation's development, and may we continue to work together for a better Nigeria. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and God bless.
Commissioner.
Thank you very much, Humble Commissioner. I put people on edge. You know, His Excellency, the Vice President, Senator Kashim Shettima, GCON, is the chairman of this program. He's the chairman of the National Council on Development Planning meeting. He's the chairman of this program. And wherever he is, whether in the US, whether he's in Abuja, whether he's in Lagos, he's with us online, live. So when I said we're expecting His Excellency Vice President Shettima, I know some people thought he was going to come in here. No, I was expecting to bring him on live, and he's already live with us. He's watching us online as we speak. So please put your hands together for the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Shettima, His Excellency. Thank you very much as you do that. And now to the goodwill messages, and the style here is fewer words, better talk. I'm inviting the Secretary to the State Government, the engine room of Osun State Government, Honorable Teslim Igbalayi, to please step forward and do that in 2 minutes. Please put your hands together for the SSG.
Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Kashim Shettima, GCON, Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Osun State, Senator Nuruddin Jackson Ademola Adeleke, Honorable Minister of Budget and Economic Planning, Senator Atiku Bagudu, Your Excellency, my Deputy Governor of Osun State, Prince Kola Adewusi, Honorable Commissioners here present, Permanent Secretaries, the Special Advisors, other dignitaries, our pressmen and women, ladies and gentlemen, I again want to welcome all of us this morning to the third day of this meeting of the National Council of Development Planning, NCDP, holding here in Osogbo, the capital city of Osun State, Nigeria. I'm truly honored to stand before you today on behalf of the people of Osun State as we host the prestigious 22nd edition of the Joint Planning Board National Council of Development Planning meeting. This occasion marks a significant milestone in our state history, as it is the first time we have had the privilege of hosting an event of such national importance since the inception of our great state. I again want to extend my warmest greetings in appreciation to all the esteemed participants who have traveled from the length and breadth of our great nation, including the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. Your presence here today underscores the significance of this gathering, where we converge to deliberate on critical matters concerning the economic development and growth of our dear country, Nigeria. Under the visionary leadership of our amiable governor, Senator Adeleke, Osun State has made remarkable strides in various sectors, including economic planning and development. We are committed to ensuring the outcomes of this meeting will not only drive our state's development agenda, but also contribute significantly to the overall national development goals. Today, we are gathered here to keep faith with our calendar of activities to unveil our national renewal and determination to move the nation forward on the path of a sustainable economic growth and development. It is also crystal clear to us that those who set up the board and the commission placed on purpose to the Almighty, they knew that Nigeria, to endure, will have to change. This is not because we want to change for change's sake, but change to restore Nigeria on the path of sustainable economic growth and development. Though we mark to the music of our time, our vision and mission is timeless. I would like to commend our amiable governor, the governor of the people, people's governor, Senator Adeleke, for accepting to host this meeting on behalf of the good people of Osun State and the local organizing committee for their meticulous planning and coordination at ensuring the success of this event. Their dedication and commitment have been exemplary. As we engage in fruitful deliberations over the next 3 days, I implore all participants to harness their collective wisdom, experience, and expertise to chart a course that will lead Nigeria towards sustainable economic growth and development. Let us seize this opportunity to reaffirm our commitment to working collaboratively across all levels of government and with the private sector to transform our great nation. It is time to break bad habits of expecting something for nothing from our government or from each other. Let us all take more responsibility, not only for ourselves and our families, but for our communities and country. If we stand together in this, we shall be stronger. As I begin to round up, I want you to know that our greatest strength is in the power of our ideas, which are still new in many lands. Our hopes, our hearts, our hands are with those who are ready for transformation. We must not allow system to move us out. Rather, we should provide a platform to move the system. Once again, I extend my warm welcome to Osun State, the state of the living spring. May your stay be pleasant as we round up the program today, and may our deliberations yield positive outcomes that will benefit not only our state, but the entire nation. Thank you, and God bless.
I thought for the engine room of the state that is a step ahead of others, the applause was going to be more. Let's do some more. Thank you very much, as you do that. I appreciate you. I want to welcome to the microphone Controller General Customs Service, the Federal Republic of Nigeria, our own son. Adewale.
Mo dá kẹ́kẹ́ gbẹ̀gẹ́ onífẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ kọ̀dìjà tọ́dún ìmú ọmọ ìyá kan náà ni wọ́n bí agogo àjàtúrò gbẹ̀gẹ́gbẹ̀gẹ́ náà ń pè ní gbẹ̀gán omi tọ́dún gbọ́dọ̀ mu ni wọ́n ń pè ní ọ̀dẹ òmu ẹ káàbọ̀ sí lẹ́sà.
Thank you very much. Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Osun State, the happiest governor in Nigeria, the best performing governor in Nigeria, and if Nigerian ladies are hearing me, the most handsome governor in Nigeria. Your Excellency, my brother, the Deputy Governor, the Honorable Minister for Budget and Economic Planning, and the immediate past Minister, the Secretary to the Government, Commissioners here present, Permanent Secretaries, the Directors, my distinguished delegates, members of the Council, heads of government agencies here present, service chiefs, and their representatives, distinguished gentlemen of the press. I want to start by extending my very warm greetings to all of you distinguished participants at the 27th edition of the Joint Planning Board, which is convening or has been convening in the historic city of Osogbo, Osun State. It is indeed a privilege and an honor to be invited to join His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Osun State, to welcome you all and to share a goodwill message on this esteemed occasion. The theme of the conference, Imperatives for Restoring Nigeria on the Path of Sustainable Economic Growth and Development, is profoundly apt, particularly under a fresh administration that seeks to offer renewed hope to Nigerians. This theme resonates deeply with the Nigeria Customs Service and aligns with our commitments to playing a pivotal role in driving sustainable economic growth in Nigeria. In this regard, I would like to assure all participants that myself, being an brother, the Chief of Army Staff, all have plans resonating with the theme of this conference to ensure economic development, to ensure national security, and ensure that Nigeria society is a better place for all of us to live. In customs, we are putting emphasis on trade facilitation, on customs modernization, on public-private partnership, on capacity building, ensuring compliance, digitalizing the customs, and using innovative solutions to enhance operational efficiency. As we gather in this prestigious event, I want to encourage robust discussions and the sharing of innovative ideas that will contribute to the sustainable economic growth and development of Nigeria. I'd like to assure you all that the customs will remain steadfast in our commitment to supporting and aligning with national development agenda, and we look forward to forging partnerships and collaborations that will further our collective goals. Under the leadership of the new administration, we are confident that the imperatives outlined in your theme will be addressed with renewed vigor, offering a brighter future and renewed hope for all Nigerians. I have only 2 minutes. I just want to conclude on 2 notes. The first one when I was packing my bags, everywhere I traveled to, I tried to have some few hours to do some exercises. And I did my research because I've known the deputy governor for several years in Ife. I know he plays table tennis very, very well. But unfortunately, when I packed the bag, I forgot my table tennis bats. So we are going to have a table tennis match when next you come to Abuja, by the grace of God. Finally, as we know, I need not tell people in Osun about the extraordinary talent of His Excellency the Governor. We are all happy people in Osun State. And I'm sure that your stay here in the last 3 days has shown that His Excellency epitomizes all the Omoluabi values and ethos that you know. The value of good conduct, the value of good conduct, the value of being happy, and the value of being a gentleman in all ramifications. And of course, so when I was packing my bags, most of the things that I needed to pack for one night visit was there, but I forgot my dancing shoes. So when next I'm coming and culture, who have done a very wonderful job, that the first thing I will pack in my bag will be the dancing shoes. Thank you very much.
Spoke was the former PRO Customs. It was the immediate past vice president of the NIPR. See what I'm talking about? So you shouldn't be surprised, the public relations person all the way, before becoming the Controller General of Customs. And so, your people here, the NIPR in Osun State, they have a presentation, a special one from His Excellency the Governor, as I invite Ms. Ademola Adesoji and Alhaji Muhyiddin Adeleke to please join His Excellency as they do the presentation. So I invite you once again, the Controller General, step forward, dance forward, dance forward, dance forward if you can, dance forward if you can. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So His Excellency is doing the presentation now to the control. Hey. All right.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
That's good.
I welcome you all to Osun State. Mr. Custom, I welcome you to Osun State. The Nigeria Institute of Public Relations, Osun State Chapter, Award of Excellence, and what is this? Recognition presented to the CEO, Wale Adeniyi, Vice President, NIPR on the pillar of Osun NIPR. Abi, I have present it to you. Thank you.
Àkọ́mọ́bàdàn àwọn olówó ẹbọ ńlẹ̀ mo dá kẹ́kẹ́kẹ́kẹ́ ẹ kó lè sà.
Mike, don't stop again, not working.
Thank you. Thank you very much. The representative of the Director General, Nigerian Governors Forum, Mr. A.B. Okaru Esquire. I don't know if the representative is there. For 2 minutes of goodwill message, if you are here, please join us there. and the representative of FCDO, Mr. Omar Abu. If he's here, let him join us. And so if he's not here, we move on. And now, to the host. Not the chief host. His Excellency the Governor is the chief host. The Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria is the chairman of this show. But the host is the Minister of the Federal Republic. I want to warmly welcome you, Honorable Minister of Budget and Economic Planning in Nigeria, Senator Abubakar Atiku Bagudu, the former governor of Kebbi State, to join us.
Thank you. The chairman of this occasion, His Excellency Senator Kashim Mustapha Shatima, GCON, Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, who is currently in Cuba attending the G77 meeting on behalf of Mr. President, but who is also online. Your Excellency, our host, our chief host, Senator Ademola Jackson Nuruddin Adeleke, Governor of Osun State, and indeed the Deputy Governor of Osun State, Prince Kola Adewusi, and other members of the entourage, particularly the SSG, the Head of Service, Honorable Commissioners, Advisors, Permanent Secretaries, the Acting Controller General of the Nigerian Customs Service, a representative of the Chief of Army Staff, a representative of the Chief of Air Staff, a representative of the Co-Marshal of the Federal Road Safety Corps, former Minister of State, immediate past Minister of State, Prince Clem Agba, CON, Permanent Secretary, Federal Ministry of Budget and Economic Planning, and other directors, Statistician General, DG NISA, DG Center for Management Development, Honorable Commissioners of Budget and Planning from different states across Nigeria, and in particular the host, the Honorable Commissioner Professor Maruf Ademola Adeleke, the permanent secretaries, as well as other officials and other participants. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon, everyone. And let me, on behalf of the chairman of this occasion and the Ministry of Budget and Economic Planning, thank His Excellency the Governor of Osun State and the people of Osun State for accepting to host this joint planning board and National Council for Development Planning meeting. We have been well received since we arrived yesterday, and earlier on commissioners from different states as well as permanent secretaries and representatives from the ministry have equally told me how warmly they were received. We are quite grateful, Your Excellency, and thank you. And as the names rightly suggest, are for the development of the country, and they could be hosted by any state that will showcase or give opportunity for others across the country to come and participate in the of course, we know that the governor couldn't have done this without the support of the good people of Osun State. So in turn, we thank the people of good state, the Osun State. This is a follow-up meeting, follow-up to the last edition, the 21st edition, which took place at Government House, Abakaliki, on development, meet both the states and the federal level, as well as other representatives of the federal government and private sector, to meet, brainstorm, interrogate our planning, interrogate our cooperation, so that we can do better together and achieve higher growth rates, as well as inclusive growth that will give Nigeria take its pride of place among the Committee of Nations. Let me, at this juncture, deeply appreciate the chairman of this occasion, the Vice President, His Excellency Senator Kashim Shettima, GCON. When I saw him day before yesterday, before he left for Cuba, he was very, he regretted his inability to be here in person. More so, this is the first joint planning board meeting, as well as the National Council on Planning, because he wanted it to resonate that this forum is one of the most important forums of our federalism, where meet on an equal footing all the states and the federal government and reflect on what we are doing, reflect on our priorities, reflect on what we can do to we face internationally, international economic development, climate change development, and changes that are occasioned by competition among countries. But I'm sure he might still join us. But in case he's unable to extend his regards and appreciation, particularly to the governor and his team, and all the commissioners and officials from different states, as well as the organizing committees that have put in a great effort. Furthermore, I want to appreciate, on behalf of the ministry and myself, His Excellency Senator Ademola Jackson Adeleke, Governor of Osun State, and indeed the good people of the state. The warm reception, much as I said it earlier, is quite laudable, and we appreciated it. We were hoping you would be at the gala yesterday. We were all ready to dance, but unfortunately, we were very pleased when the Honorable Commissioner, Professor Adeleke, informed us that in Osun State, the budget and planning function is taken seriously and is given the pride of place. And we appreciate it. And we are not surprised, given your background in business, given your achievements as a member of the Senate, and now as the governor of the state. So we thank you and for showing leadership. The decision to do the meeting in Osogbo, as well as acceptance by the Osun State government to host the event, speak volume that more than anything else, we are a federation and our fates are tied together. And the more we reflect on our shared values, our achieve growth and development that will include all. So this is a laudable and demonstration of belief in federalism by Osun State government, and we appreciate it. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the theme of the 22nd National Council on Development Planning meeting is imperative for restoring Nigeria on the path of sustainable growth and development. This theme was carefully crafted to address the need to restore the stability, to restore and stabilize the macroeconomy for sustainable economic growth and development. One may wonder why this sounds boring. We have had this term numerous times, but we are living in a changing world. Talent and resources and calibrate policies so that we continue to deliver prosperity to our people will indeed be left behind. So this is a President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Equally, the National Planning Act that preceded the establishment of the Federal Ministry of Planning and Budget is an act which recognizes that our Constitution has created the platform for planning and cooperation between federal and subnationals. And indeed, we are not alone. Many countries in the world are federal states. But those who have done well, those who have achieved development, somehow have been able to manage a cooperative federalism where subnationals and the federations were able to agree on shared goals and support each other and interrogate policies so that they become more effective. Nigeria should be no different. We have achieved higher rates of growth in the past, and certainly we can do it again despite the challenges in the global and domestic economy. Your Excellency, with the support of all Nigerians, the current administration, under the leadership of His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, has committed to achieving double-digit growth. I say with the support of Nigerians because something outstanding happened in the electioneering period. All the major political candidates agreed to some of the fundamental measures that we need to undertake as a country, devoid of politics. So I think that is something we should all thank ourselves for, that political parties can recognize that beyond politicking, there is the need to responsibly tackle some macroeconomic challenges if we are to survive as a nation. So not surprisingly, on his first day in office when he was sworn in, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu announced appropriate pricing for fuel. We announced the regulation of the exchange rate and indeed set up a committee to ensure that to study how we can increase revenue as a proportion of GDP for the country. We are the second least in the world in terms of revenue to GDP ratio. So not because our people are not willing, but maybe because we have not in a systemic manner focused on how to collect even without increasing the rates. So that's, I believe, equally steps to devolve more authority to the states are being taken. Some of them have been commenced under the last administration, but with Aswaji's leadership, we have already seen passage into law of the act to allow states to participate in the generation and distribution of electricity. This has been done with the support of the National Economic Council, of which all state governors are members, and I believe His Excellency rightly participated and promoted the support. So I therefore implore all of us to ensure the maximum utilization of this period of discussion and contribute immensely to the deliberations with a view to advancing some of the policy measures. Policies are made by policymakers, and their outlook shapes those policies. If the outlooks are too divergent and there is no meeting point, then we'll have too many divergent policies. So occasionally we need our policymakers to gather like they have done here. So our presence, His Excellency the Vice President's presence, His Excellency the Governor of Osun State present, and our presence is to underscore the importance of joint planning board and as well as the National Development Planning Meeting as very important tools of our federal system. One knows President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu is one of the leading proponents of the importance of partnership between states and federal government. As a state governor, he took the federal government to court numerous times in order to force the issue that states are equal partners in progress. And this now is a lot that falls on him. So this is the moment that all states should cooperate, collaborate, interrogate with the federal government so that we move with determination and the same sense of purpose. Your Excellency, because of the importance of this body, I will wish to respectfully request you to support a previous measure that has been taken by the National Economic Council. That is to say, executive governors should be accompanied to the National Economic Council by the Honorable Commissioners for Economic Planning and Budget, because the National Economic Council is a tool of federalism, but more importantly, an economic tool, so that deliberations there can continuously be taken to the state level, and the process of continuously ensuring that decisions reach under the current mandate of the ministry, to which I'm humbly requested to lead. We will encourage collaboration with states, because, like I said, states are equal partners in our polity, and ensure that we do more together. The measures taken have increased revenues to states already, but and enhanced livelihoods is all present. So I believe this meeting will make resolutions that will see us doing well. Equally, Your Excellency, with the support of all the governors, I believe the chairman of the National the chairman of the National Economic Council, Vice President Kashi Shatima, shall be always open to seeing what more can we do to interrogate, to hasten the growth agenda of both the federal and the states. And we are there to provide all the inputs to cooperate with each other and ensure that we fast track our development. Nigeria is not where it should be. Your Excellency, we all know that. And we need to hurry. And Asuwaju, President Bola Ahmed Asuwaju is willing to lead in that regard. Of the countries with 200 million people and above, we have the least annual budget. Brazil, which is a country with similar population than ours, slightly more, but not significantly, they have a federal budget of close to 720 billion US dollars. We are still under 40 billion. So, and this is, but to recognize that we have a challenge is the first step to ensuring that we will cure it. And I believe with cooperation from all of us, with collaboration, with the kind of leadership we are seeing across the country, we will be able to mobilize our resources. We will be able to mobilize all the hard-working men and women across Nigeria who are breaking their backs, who are willing to show their efforts in all states. We will be able to put them to use so that Nigeria will be more prosperous, and we will compete with other countries as we ought to be. Thank you very much for coming, and thank you very much for giving us the support. And I'm sure by the time we meet next year, we will have a very, very positive story to tell. Thank you very much. Thanks.
I want to thank you for the applause. But then, you see, for a man like Senator Abubakar Atiku Bagudu, a good man. You ask me why I call him a good man? I know you are wondering. For a man to be governor of Kebbi State for 8 years, for a man to be senator of the Federal Republic, and for the same man to be a minister of the Federal Republic as we speak, he must be a very good man. It means his people love him. So the reason I said, well, I appreciate your applause, but I want you to please do some more for the humble minister, preferably. Your Excellency, we are moving on now. Like I did 2 days ago, don't look at the program, just look at me. Because the little changes, elimination by substitution is what we are doing now. After the cultural show, before His Excellency, the Honorable Commissioner for Information, Osun State, will talk to us. How far have we gone? What have we done? What programs, projects have been implemented? What are we still doing? He's going to tell us that before His Excellency. So a little bit of sit here, a little bit of elimination by substitution will come to place. For now, I want to invite the Osun Cultural Troupe, best in Nigeria, to please step forward. Do it in 5 minutes, like we used to do it.
Our Vice President, our Vice President, Kasim Sefu, Governor ɗinmu ma yana gaisuwan ka. Ɗinmu ma na gaisuwan ka zuwa garinmu wai ka zo lafiya. Dr. Ademola ce mu gaishe ka wai ka zo lafiya. Deputy ɗin shi ma ya ce mu gaishe ka wai ka zo lafiya. Dr. Yan babana tsoro nike ji a gabana da Allah ya hankuri dan Annabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Shi ma ya ce mu gaishe ka wai ka zo lafiya. Yan Osun State gaba ɗaya ce mu gaishe ka wai ka zo lafiya. Allah ya kawo ka lafiya mai da gida lafiya insha Allah bi kudratillah. To taimako nike so daga wajen ka ba an shema wajen aikin mu ba dan Allah dan Annabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam ka taimake mu ga mu gomina an shemu. Ayye yaraye iye nanaye ayyaraye iye yau ga kwace sun fut asun burga kowa.
o. Iléyá ó ti tó. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Onílù ìmọ́lẹ̀, ẹ̀yin ìdá ń ṣẹ́jú méjì. Onílù ìmọ́lẹ̀, àwọn tí gómìnà rèé. Dáadáa ló dé o, Adémọ́lá ṣe dáadáa ló. Ọmọ Adeleke ṣe dáadáa ló. Ọ̀yá Adémọ́lá ṣe dáadáa ló. Ọ̀yá gbogbo wa la ń jẹ́ kí rẹ̀. Gbogbo wa la ń retí rẹ̀. Adeleke o, aráyé mọ́bọ̀. Adeleke ṣe dáadáa. Ọwọ́ sọ pé ọpẹ́lọpẹ́ ìmọ̀lẹ̀ dáa ló. Ọmọ Adeleke ṣe dáadáa lẹ́dọ̀. Ọ̀yá gbogbo wa la ń retí rẹ̀. Ọ̀yá gbogbo wa la ń retí. Ọmọ Adeleke o, aráyé Adeleke ṣe. Ọ̀yá ọpẹ́lọpẹ́ ìmọ̀lẹ̀. Ọ̀yá ayé ìbàdàn òṣèlú mi jẹ́. Ọpẹ́lọpẹ́ ìmọ̀lẹ̀. Ọ̀yá mo wá sọ pé ọ̀tá ìbàdàn rẹ̀ yè mí. Ọpẹ́lọpẹ́ ìmọ̀lẹ̀. Ọ̀yá mo ní ayé ìbàdàn òṣèlú mi jẹ́. Ọ̀yá ọpẹ́lọpẹ́ ìmọ̀lẹ̀. Ọ̀yá mo sọ wípé ọ̀tá ìbàdàn. Ọ̀yá mo wá sọ pé wọ́n sì bọ́ láti tán. Ọ̀yá náà wọ́n sì bóbi parí ọ̀nà tó mú agbègbà ó tó jẹ́ ọ̀nà ìyanu. Ẹ wò ó, ẹ tó wò ó. Ọ̀yá ẹ wò ó, ẹ tó wò ó. Ṣé ọlá òótọ́ ọlá kò sẹ́yìn? Ọ̀yá ọlá òótọ́ ọlá kò sẹ́yìn. Ìdàmúradà ọlá òótọ́. Àbí ògbó òwe kélégbé kélégbé àbí ògbó òwe. Iná bàtà iná yàrá lẹ́nu fẹ́ wọlé lẹ́nu fẹ́ wọlé àbíyáwó Adémọ́lá Adeleke lẹ́nu fẹ́ wọlé. Mo ní àṣẹ láti ọwọ́ ọ̀gá mi Olúṣọlá Àjàlá láti pe alámọ́yẹ̀ tí ó kà kí gómìnà láàrin ìṣẹ́jú kan sí méjì.
Ọkùnrin tó àgbọ̀rọ̀ bí ẹni bí bàtì àpátápá láti para rẹ̀ ládùbà à ń lébọ̀ lẹ́yìn Jagunlabi lára àwájú wọ́n ṣe bí ó yọ ọ́lẹ̀ ní kò yọ ọ̀rọ̀ àbẹ̀fẹ́ òní yọ ọ́lẹ̀ láíláí fún àbàdà ilé ní àbẹ̀fẹ́ ò ọkọjá àfojúdi òmìnira kò ṣe é gbámú gbogbo ẹnikẹ́ni tó bá tẹ̀nà bí olúwa rẹ̀ ṣòfò dànù. Adémọ́lá òkú iṣẹ́ takuntakun nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun mọ rírì rẹ̀ èyí ò ara ní. Adémọ́lá ò àrà láfọ̀ Ọ̀ṣun dá nípínlẹ̀ tiwa ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun ìpínlẹ̀ àlàáfíà níbi àzágbèsùn Adémọ́lá Adeleke ọmọ Balógun dòdò ń dá wà bẹ́ẹ̀ ń bà yẹn wí Adémọ́lá abẹ́fẹ́ ẹ̀rù ìbọn ọmọ Balógun mẹ́lẹ̀ kan bí ọ̀jẹ̀ gbogbo ara kìkì oògùn à ń lébọ̀ lẹ́yìn Jagunlabi lára àwájú bàbá rẹ̀ lẹ́kùn ọkọ̀ òkè àpátápá ara ọmọ Balógun nílé Balógun lójú ogun ọ̀sẹ̀ kẹ̀kẹ́ tí bàbá àgbàlagbà ọmọ Ajíbógúndé èrò ọ̀jẹ́ ni ọ́ ara ọ̀jọ̀ wọn Jíbógúndé ni ọ́ ọmọ ajílẹ̀ kan rí fọ́ba làgbà yìí ọmọ tó sọ̀nà ẹ̀kúlẹ̀ àrò lẹ́rùgbà àjẹsí ọmọ kújẹ́ ńbọ́lá ikújẹ́ ńbọ́lá èrò ọ̀jẹ́ márùgbà àjẹsẹ́kulé mi ọmọ kújẹ́ ńbọ́lá ni ọ́ ara àgbọ̀sọ̀kun gbogbo burúkú mọ̀múṣẹ́ láyàbá àrèpágídà sọ́gídọ̀ tọ̀tù èèyàn làgbàyíbọ̀ ọgbọ́nà tí ó ta làgbàyíbọ̀ ọgbọ́nà tó lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ eégún bàbá rẹ̀ ń bẹ lé làgbàyí ọmọ tó sọ̀nà Ajíbógúndé ó ti pọ̀ súnà Ọ̀ṣun ti di tuntun Adémọ́lá o ó ti pọ̀ Ọ̀ṣun dà Ọ̀ṣun ti di tuntun ìmọ̀lẹ̀ ti tàn ní gbogbo Ọ̀ṣun eléyìí tá àbí ó dá Adémọ́lá ó kú iṣẹ́ takuntakun ikú ò ní pa ọ́ rèwerèwe ajínigbé obìnrin obìnrin sọ́lúwa rẹ̀ lọ́rùn àpáàdì ní ṣáájú ọ̀fọ̀nà àwọn tá a gbé sóríta kì í tẹ́lẹ̀ gbẹbọ mọ̀dàmọ̀dà ilẹ̀bí dalẹ̀ fàtàn ìta fúnla ìlàjọgún ìta fọ́kọ̀ ètò ìpamú omi kì wọ́n pèrègù omi kì wọ́n gẹ̀rẹ̀ wọn lọ́n bá fẹ́ ebi òní kẹ́yìn ayé fún ìyá onílé kẹ́yìn ọ̀rọ̀ fún láéláé adéwùsì okú àdúró ti yẹ lórí wa igbákejì tí ò bínú lórí Adémọ́lá o orí Adéwùsì tó wò yìí kò bínú rẹ àṣeyọrí rẹ ní wọn lójoojúmọ́ torí gbogbo ọmọ fẹ tí wọn mọ èsọlẹ aṣíwájú ni wọn ṣe ọmọ onífẹ àbúrẹ ọmọ adádé owó rẹ mọ ìpè ọní ẹrù jẹjẹ pàǹtẹgbọrọ ọmọlẹ olùfẹ́ wù mí ẹbọ ojoojúmọ́ ìlọmọlẹ ìwáṣí mi lọ ẹ má dùn ó ká kí wọn nífẹ̀ẹ́ wọn ni ẹ má bẹ̀rẹ̀ kí wọn nífẹ̀ẹ́ oyè lágbo kódà kògùn là kí wọn nífẹ̀ẹ́ òǹtọ́lú bá kí wọn nífẹ̀ẹ́ àkìtábẹ̀rẹ̀ ìbọn ni wọ́n fi ní ṣe ewu àbúrò ọmọ sùwá ìkẹyọ Adémọ́lá máa lọ ìmọ́lẹ̀ tẹ̀síwájú ikú òní pa àṣeyọrí ńlọ́ọ̀ṣe ọdún mẹ́jọ rẹ kò láfiwé bá a bá ṣe gómìnà tán Adémọ́lá jẹ́ àtúnjọ pàdé lókè kú ìdòkó ẹ̀sìn kú kalẹ̀.
Thank you very much, Alamoyo and all other cultural troops. We appreciate you. We are moving on now as I invite the Honorable Commissioner for Information in Osun State, Oluomokolapo Alimi, to please step forward. He has a presentation to make in a few minutes.
His Excellency, the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Kashim Shettima, GCON, His Excellency, our amiable governor, the governor of Osun State, and as rightly described by the Acting Control General of Customs, the most handsome, the happiest governor in Nigeria, and most importantly, the best performing governor in Nigeria. Distinguished Senator Ademola Jackson Nuruddin Adeleke, Oga, I greet you, sir. I equally want to add that for our guests, our governor is a God-fearing governor. The Deputy Governor of Osun State, the Prince of Peace, the Prince of the Source, Prince Scholar Adeusi Ogami, I greet you, sir. Our guests, the Honorable Minister of Budget and Economic Planning, a distinguished personality of this country, a former governor, distinguished Senator Alhaji Atiku Bagudu. You are welcome, sir. The former minister, the SSG, Honorable Teslim Igbalaye, our Oga, we recognize you. The acting CG, the service chief, the acting CG who has given a lot of accolades to our governor. I watch you and I feel highly honored that you are from my state. The acting CG of the custom. I greet you, sir. The service chiefs, my colleagues, commissioners, and our former caretaker chairman, the SC, here present. I recognize you all, and most importantly, the Commissioner for Economic Planning and Budget. My namesake, Honorable Maruf Ademola Adeleke. Ekurire Ekushe, well done, sir. I want to stand on other existing protocols having taken your time. I feel highly delighted to be part of this epoch-making event. The Joint Board and National Council on Development Planning meetings being hosted by Osun State government. Permit me to put on record that this program is the first of its kind being hosted by Osun State government, and we cannot but appreciate the state government under our able leader, the Executive Governor of Osun State, Senator Ademola Jackson Nuruddin Adeleke, for creating an enabling environment for this laudable program that is aimed at promoting economic development of our dear state and the country at large. The theme for the 22nd edition of this program is, and I quote, imperative for restoring Nigeria on the path of sustainable economic growth and development, and I end quote. The JPB/NCDP meeting is the gathering of the Honorable Commissioners, Permanent Secretary for Economic Planning, Budget and Development, and planning officers across the Federation, purposely to brainstorm on emerging development issues affecting both economic and national development. At this juncture, we hereby present a short documentary on the various achievements recorded by this administration in the last 9 months before this audience. I urge those of us that on this side of the divide to please concentrate for a few minutes on the slide here. While our guys on the air table should just concentrate on this, we want you to see it for yourself. The laudable achievement, Senator Ademola Jackson Nuruddin Adeleke within the 9 months.
Giant strides of the Executive Governor of Osun State in less than 9 months in office. His Excellency Senator Ademola Jackson Nuruddin Adeleke, the Executive Governor of Osun State, was sworn in as the 6th Executive Governor of the state on the 27th November 2022, after defeating the then incumbent Mr. Gboyega Oyetola. Although the election result was challenged up to the Supreme Court, at the end of all the contest back and forth, he was declared the winner by the Apex Court on Tuesday, 9th May 2023. While waiting for the declaration of the tribunal, another court, he has started hitting the ground running. No wonder, a number of accomplishments within the first 100 days in office.
To my destiny, I've waited patiently. I have vision, I believe, I know I can count on me. So stand for the champion, stand up for the champion, for the champion, stand up for the champions, for the champions.
Governor Adeleke has achieved quite a number of monumental feats which some cynics believed are impossible. The following are some of Mr. Governor's achievements in about 9 months in office.
Here we go, it's getting close. Now it's just most. It's just life, that's how it is. 'Cause we have our strengths and weaknesses. Oh, I have vision, oh, can't you see? Move, make way for me. So stand up for the champion. Stand up
provision of 332 boreholes across the state, one in each ward, constructions of several kilometers of roads across the states, the flag off of Imole surgical and medical outreach, the first and the second phase, where over 40,000 persons have so far benefited across the 9 federal constituencies in the states. Governor Ademola Adeleke has distributed bond certificates worth over 4.731 billion to pensioners across the state in less than 9 months in the office. Senator Ademola Adeleke on the 16th of February 2023 gave about 40 communities a total sum of 518 million naira under the Community and Social Development Agency program, that is, the CSDA project, to finance various community projects in their respective localities. The governor, on the 6th day of March 2023, unveiled the Osun State ICT and Digital Economy Policy. He inaugurated the Osun State Technology Innovation Economy Advisory Board. He also signed the letter presenting the first executive bill on Osun State Startup Act to the State House of Assembly. The governor also flagged off the fiber optic laying broadband connections for the states. Governor Ademola Adeleke on 5th day of June 20, which put an end to a long regime of having coordinating directors as head of ministries. Governor Ademola Adeleke, with the support of party executives and members across the state in the People's Democratic Party, the PDP, and other political parties, appointed and inaugurated leadership of all the local government councils and the area development offices in the state. The administration of his predecessors owed the state workers and pensioners 30 months half salary, and within the 9 months in the saddle, Governor Ademola Adeleke has been able to offset 3 months of these outstanding half salaries as promised. He has also implemented the outstanding promotions of the workers across the states. Governor Ademola Adeleke has successfully held an education summit in Osun State. The white paper is being awaited. The governor has also approved the construction of the anatomy building within the campus of the Osun State University in Osogbo. Here is the building under construction. He has also completed the administrative block, which housed over 50 offices at the Isale Osun College of Sciences of the Osun State University in Osogbo. Osun State government under Governor Ademola Adeleke, in collaboration with the federal government and World Bank, has been doing a lot under the Nigeria for Women project to better the lots of women and the girl child in the states. Women and girl child in Atakuma are sensitized on best ways to dispose waste and manage water usage, during which different working tools and electrical appliances were distributed to them to boost their businesses, and at the same time drugs, test kits and consumables and agro inputs were distributed to these women and girl children. In addition, and first of its kind, the governor, senator, procurement and installation of 6 new transmitters and 6 new studios for the 3 government-owned radio stations. The governor is an unrelenting man, taking Osun to greater heights in less than 9 months in office, with his giant stride across all sectors interested in development. Everyone in the States looks on to so many other things he will achieve by November this year, when he will be clocking 1 year in office. We thank you for watching and supporting our governor, Senator Ademola Jackson Nuruddin Adeleke, the man of the people. You're welcome to Osun State. You're welcome to the state of the living spring. And lastly is the hosting of Joint Planning Board and National Council on Development Planning meetings here in Osun. Once again, you are welcome. Ekabosa, Ekaboma.
Thank you for that applause. There was no way we could actually capture all the achievements of this administration just in a word documentary like this, under a 15-minute documentary, among which we don't have here dredging of streams and rivers across the states to prevent flooding is ongoing. And for those things that I should be expecting, very soon the states, our governor will turn the sword of a construction of 2 flyovers in Osun State. Please, let us give our amiable governor a round of applause. In conclusion, on behalf of the government and good people of Osun State, we want to once again welcome the participants and consultants to the program and hope that the knowledge gained at the end of this program will be used in the course of making economic decisions in planning and development for the state and Nigeria as a whole. Thank you and God bless.
I want to thank Honorable Commissioner Oluomokolapo Alimi. And for the producers of that feature, it's not a documentary really, it's a feature. For the producers of that feature, we say thank you so much. Please do some more. Put your hands together for the producers and the commissioner. And now, for some years, Osun has been in a state of despair. But somebody has come to take us from that state of despair to the buoyancy of hope. The hope that we now enjoy. His Excellency, the Governor of Osun State, Senator Adeleke, is that same man that we refer to as the happiest governor, not in Nigeria, but on the continent of Africa. It will take a happy man to make another happy person. If you are not happy, you can't make a happy society. The 5 million population of Osun State, we are very happy now as we speak. You listened and you watched the feature. But I tell you, as we speak, His Excellency is still working on. Those ones are not captured. The owner of the mandate of the 5 million population of Osun State, the people of Osun State. I want to invite the man that is making things happen, His Excellency. By the grace of God, is 8. And after that 8 years, by the grace of God, I'm working on to get you guys ready, okay? I guess you understand. And after that 8 years, another 8 years. I can't hear that amen. Amen. Even the minister is happy. He said amen. Imagine. The minister of the Federal Republic. Because you know why? That minister is not the minister of the APC. No. He's the minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And when I said 4 plus 4 is 8, he said yes, amen. So because the minister said amen to that, coming from another party, you see one love. Please put your hands together for the minister. And now, if you guys are ready, I want to invite His Excellency, the Governor, to the microphone now. He has a speech to make. Shall we rise for His Excellency?
One, two. Thank you. You may be seated, please. You may be seated. Thank you very much. Our concern Rásọ lọ́rùn ọba, àwa kan sá, rásọ lọ́rùn ọba. Ọba tí ò dó àdúrà tiwa, àwa kan sá, rásọ. Óyá óyá, ẹja kan. Ọba tí ò dójú àdúrà tiwa, àwa kan sá. Listen. Olúwa mi mo dúpẹ́, Olúwa mi mo dúpẹ́, Olúwa mi mo dúpẹ́, mo dúpẹ́, mo dúpẹ́, mo wá dúpẹ́ o. Ẹ jẹ́ ká kọ́, àbá dúpẹ́ ni. Olúwa mi mo dúpẹ́, bàbá èmi nìkan. Èmi nìkan ló yẹ, kò lè yẹ ẹnìkan. Ibi tí mo fi lè bàbá. Èmi ò listen. Ìwọ lọlọ́run mi, ìwọ ẹlẹ́dàá mi, ọba àwọn ọba, Olúwa Olúwa, ọba títí láé, kò lè yí padà. Èmi ò máa yàn títí ayé. Listen, ìwọ lọlọ́run mi, ìwọ ẹlẹ́dàá, ọba àwọn ọba, Olúwa Olúwa, ọba títí láyé, kò lè yí padà. Èmi ò máa yìn títí ayé. Thank you, maybe sit down. The Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, my dear brother and friend, we were having a NEC meeting, and the meeting was taking too long. I didn't even know the time. I said, Mr. Chairman, we have to call the meeting so that we can go home. And he looked at me, he said, don't worry, you are my hero. We're still going to extend the meeting because he likes to see my face all the time. That's Mr. Vice President for years, a sense of humor right there. Minister of Budget and Economic Planning, my friend, former governor of Kebbi State, Senator Abubakar Atiku Bagudu. You are welcome to Osun State. My deputy, all purpose. Prince Kola Deusi from the source. SSG and Edwalaye and gentlemen I know. Mama Kudulese, former Minister of State for Budget, Prince Clem Agba. My brother, you are welcome. Members of the State Executive Council here present, permanent secretaries, Federal Ministry of Budget, and other permanent secretaries. My brother, acting controller, Mr. Custom, Bashiru Adewale Adeniyi, and other service chiefs here present. Other stakeholders and distinguished personalities, security operatives, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Minister, I have to rush down from Lagos today. I left Lagos 5:30 today, a.m. to make sure come and celebrate with this August meeting, today. When my sister approached me, please take a bow. When she approached me at the next meeting, he said, sir, we are looking at hosting the 22nd meeting here in Osun. I did not even take a minute. I said, it is done. And he was very happy. Because Osun State is moving. We are changing the dimension. We want to bring people, please be seated. We want to bring people to Osun State to see our culture, our rich culture, to see our hospitality. How do we do that if you don't assemble a lot of people here, sitting here today? So I can never miss it. I went there to bring more investors. All the investors coming from all over Nigeria, all over the world, including Europe, including North America, Canada, and the United States. Even Australia, as far as it is. People are coming. They are interested. When they just see my face, they say they love me. I said, that's why I always praising God all the time. So when you see me praising God, please join me, because I know why I'm praising him. Everybody is coming to Osun now. And by the special grace of God, together, we join hands together. I told you one thing the other time, that I'm now the governor for all. Because all the streets, all the roads that we are fixing, he doesn't know whether you are APC, he doesn't know whether you are PDP or whatever, or anybody that is passing there. So, and I told you, that government is a continuous. I'm teaching them how to do politics. You cannot say because our previous government is APC and to abandon all the projects. It's our project. We have to keep completing it. Though the two previous applications were APC. My predecessor did not complete the other APC project. Best known to him, but I said, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to complete it. The one that you are doing, I'm going to complete it so that they can move forward. Just to let you know. Today marks the grand finale of the 22nd edition of Joint Planning Board, JPB, and National Council on Development Planning, NCDP meetings. And I stand before you with a deep sense of pride and gratitude. The presence of the Vice President of Nigeria, distinguished federal ministers, and other esteemed dignitaries elevate this closing day to a level of unparalleled significance. This gathering is not only a testament to our state commitment to national development, a reflection of our collective dedication to finding innovative solutions to the complex challenges facing our great nation. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to the Honorable Commissioner for Economic Planning, Budget and Development, Professor Maruf Adeleke, my namesake. Thank you very much for a good job there. And his dedicated team for their unwavering effort in organizing this meeting. Your commitment to make this event a reality is commendable. The theme of this year's meeting, imperative for restoring Nigeria on a path of sustainable economic growth and development. And I'm glad my special advisor on SDG is here, Bankole Mishore. I hope you are listening. Time now, as we navigate through the evolving economic landscape, it is crucial that we come together to chart a course that ensures not only growth, but sustainability and inclusivity for all Nigerians. I would like to acknowledge the invaluable presence of the Honorable Commissioner, Special Advisors, Permanent Secretaries, and Directors from various government agencies who have taken time out of their busy schedule to participate in these meetings. Your contribution and insight will undoubtedly enrich our discussions. Furthermore, I wish to extend my appreciation to our esteemed partners from key federal ministries, departments, and agencies, as well as representatives from the private sector. Your collaboration is vital in the implementation of our strategic development agenda. As the host state, Osun is proud to showcase its development initiatives and investment opportunities to the nation. We consider it a privilege to be the first to host JPP and NCDP meetings since our state creation. This event provides an excellent platform for us to strengthen our partnership with the Federal Ministry of Finance and Budget. And national planning and engage with development partners for the benefit of our state. In closing, I urge all participants to actively engage, exchange ideas, and collaborate to make these meetings a resounding success. Together, we can explore new horizons and contribute to a brighter future for our beloved Nigeria. I wish you all fruitful deliberation and enjoyable stay in Osun State. I thank you all for listening. May God bless Osun State, the state of the living spring. May God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Announcement. Today by 7 o'clock at Aura, I've already asked Honorable Minister to please. He wanted to leave today. I said, please, you can't leave. You are in my state. I'm giving you executive order. And he has agreed. And he has agreed to stay. I'm rushing down here because of him and all the other dignitaries so that we can have a dinner and let us show you how hospitable our state is, Osun State. Let us show you our culture. Let us show you how we eat. You eat amala. All join. And then we will eat, listen to music, and of course, we dance and celebrate. Thank you.
Ó ti tó ẹ ṣe ìmọ́lẹ̀
ẹ̀yin onílé ìmọ́lẹ̀ ẹ ṣeun. Reverend Bimende wọ́n kí.
Thank you.
Àtẹ̀fẹ́lá Fáṣẹ́rù kí. Ṣọ̀gbọ́n of Africa náà kí yín o. Of Africa kí yín. Honourable Moshood Ọlágbédé Ọlálékan, Commissioner for Youth, àwọn náà kí yín. Ṣọ̀gbọ́n of Africa kí yín wọ́n lé ẹni sùúrù náà.
Please stop them.
Ẹ ṣeun.
Thank you. Bá a ṣe bá gbúdú dọ́là ó yàtọ̀ síra wọn ẹ má bínú you know he doesn't understand what you're saying so but we can, he only knows that the Honourable Minister will see you, don't worry. I can understand. Your Excellency, gradually we are coming to the end of the closing ceremony, but they have a technical session after this. But there will be a photograph session immediately after the vote of thanks in this order. The Governor, the Deputy Governor, the Minister of Budget and Economic Planning, immediate past Minister of State, Budget and National Planning. 1. 2. Mr. Governor, Deputy Governor, Minister of Budget and Planning, immediate past Minister, National Planning, Osun State, Honorable Commissioner for Economic Planning and Budget, and the Commissioner of Finance. 3. Mr. Governor, Deputy, Minister for Budget and Economic Planning, and immediate Minister of State, and National Planning, and all commissioners. And number 4, Mr. Governor, the Deputy Governor, the Federal Minister of Budget and Economic Planning, immediate past Minister of State, permanent secretaries and special advisors. In that order. I don't know if you got that. Okay, thank you very much. Yes, I announced already that all the commissioners will have a photo session with His Excellency. I did that already. Yes, and so for now, before the technical session, so that we can excuse the eggheads there to face their real business, I want to say that in every book, there is a beginning, there is an introduction, there is a conclusion in every paper. Like you know that in every day there is a dawn and a dusk. The dusk of this program is what we are witnessing now. The noise of the loudest market would have ended by dusk. Dusk is here for this program, for this year. Thank you, Osun. Thank you, Nigeria. I want to invite the Honorable Commissioner for Finance in Osun State, Honorable Adeola Olushola Ogungbeli, to please step forward. Thank everyone here present. Thank His Excellency for making
Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Osun State, Senator Ademola Adeleke Jackson Nuruddin, the Deputy Governor, Prince Adeusi, our Honorable Minister right here present, the immediate past Honorable Minister of State, all the HESCO members right here present, other members of the high table, members of the press, our distinguished delegates right here present. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to seize the opportunity to thank you for your invaluable contribution thus far. Honorable Minister, we appreciate your intellectual sophistication. We appreciate the contributions of all the participants for, the beginning of the program up to this moment. As we now go into the technical session, I want to once again thank you very much. And because we know that without planning, there could be no budget. And without budget, there could be no any economic and sustainable development. To this end, I want to say a very big thank you.
His Excellency would like to host everyone at the Aurora Event Center, 7 o'clock this evening. Commissioners and special advisors, you must attend as a matter of duty. Please pass the message across. You saw the governor whispering to me that you must attend as a matter of duty. Commissioners, special advisors, permanent secretaries, chairman of boards, I guess you got that. Then 2, second announcement. The first, in the order of photograph, the first session will be between the governor, His Excellency, service chiefs, governor, His Excellency, minister, and other members of the of this special side of the hall. That's important. Please, in that order, before the ones that I reeled out earlier. So I guess that is what we can do immediately after the anthems. Let the paparazzis please get set. Okay? Paparazzis, please get set. There will be souvenir for all participants from other states. So please see the Director, Economic Planning, Osun State. Special souvenir from the state of the living spring. From the state that is a step ahead of all other 36 states in Nigeria. You will be happy. Especially from the Director of Planning, Osun State. That's important. See the Director of Planning, Osun State, immediately after now. Correct? Shall we rise for the anthems? Please be seated. In this order,
for beautiful day given to us today, 14th Thursday, September year 2023, at Center for Black Culture and International Understanding, Osogbo, Osun State, where the Osun State government, in collaboration with Federal Ministry of Budget and Economic Planning, holding this 22nd edition of the Joint Planning Board and National Council on Development Planning meeting, with the theme Imperatives for Restoring Nigeria on the Path of Sustainable Economic Growth and Development. Special thanks to everybody watching and listening to us on OSBC 113 on Start Time and 542 on Free TV. So also our radio 104.5 for the program that have started about 3 days ago, the 2023 22nd edition of JPB meeting organized by Federal Ministry of Budget and Economic. The meeting, I told you, has been on since about 3 days ago, and today it will be coming to an end. We thank God for the deliberation, and we pray that Nigeria will continue to grow from strength to strength on economy and all other sectors in Nigeria. Special thanks to our DGPS, Mr. Folaranmi, and so also the Director Engineering, Toyin Owujaye, Director of Programs TV, Olasukanmi Oyebayo, and we have Director Radio, Dupe Akinyemi. Tayo Fagboro, we are together here, Dario Okeowo, Paul Onitsi, Adesoye Awodeji, together we are here, the Deputy Director TV Programs. So also we have Paul Onitsi. We are here together. Akin Ogushola, our camera fellow here. We have Lukman Lawal is also here as the cameraman. And so we have come to the end of today's program. We are going to hand over to studio where Deji Oyeni Charles Amushan, Jami Olawale, Oshusoku, Ayeni Ayo, Maruf Ashiru Ayo Wale, Ojayemi is there, and I think Jumoke Oladipo. And so with this special thanks to everybody, I want to say Biola. Oh yeah, let her.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni a dúpẹ́ ní ọwọ́ èèyàn wa tí ẹ ti ń bá wa bọ̀ láti ọjọ́ tí ètò yìí tí ó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun, tó jẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ tó ní ṣe pẹ̀lú ìpàdé ọdún 22 tí àjọ Joint Planning Board àti National Council on Development Planning tí wọ́n ṣe fún orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà, eléyìí tí a ṣe àgbékalẹ̀ ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun ní Center for Black Culture and International Understanding. Òun náà ni ètò ọ̀hún tó ti wáyé. A sì dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín wípé bí ètò yìí ló ṣe wáyé, ní tá à ń gbàdúrà náà ni pé ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun àti orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà lápapọ̀ yóò dàgbà sókè. Àfojúsùn àkòrí tọdún yìí náà ni àtúntò ètò okòwò àti ọrọ̀ ajé sọ fún ìdàgbàsókè àti kí ọrọ̀ ajé lè rú gọ́gọ́ ní orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà. Bí ó ti rí mọ̀ ní òní ní ilé agbára tó yàn Jẹ́yẹmí ló wà ń bẹ̀, Jùmọ̀kẹ́ Ọ̀làdìpúpọ̀ náà ni ó ń jẹ́ kí ẹ ní àǹfààní àti máa gbọ́ wa nílé, àti kọ gbogbo àwọn tí ó jọ wá síbí báyìí ní abẹ́ akọ̀wé àgbà ní iléeṣẹ́ rédíò àti tẹlifíṣàn ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun, Rashidi Fọláhànmí. ọ̀gá tó wà ní ìgbọ̀nù gbogbo bí ètò ṣe ń jáde sáfẹ́fẹ́ lórí rédíò Dúpẹ́ Akínyẹmí náà ni èmi Abíọ́lá Adélakùn dágbére fún yín pé ó tún di jọ́ mi ò ọjọ́ rẹ̀ ó dàbọ̀.
Minister and our guest commissioners. Our guest commissioners. Special advisors, are you set? It's your turn. You have to take your own too. I'm doing my job. Next, the Director General NISA, the Statistician General of the Federation, Prince Adeyemi Adeniro. Next, quickly, let's do this quickly. Come on. Next. Where are the permanent secretaries, especially led by the permanent secretary, Federal Minister of Budget and Economic Planning? Will be that the team lead there. Permanent secretary, Federal Minister of Budget and Planning. That's the team lead there.
Commissioner of Justice. The member that one there.